Pressure groups. Introduction. In every organized society, there are categories of people who are bound together by common interests to hear their views at any particular period in time in order to achieve a common goal. Majorly, these people come under a common umbrella, generally called pressure groups. Pressure groups will form the basis of our discussion in this study session. When you have studied this study session, you should be able to explain the meaning of pressure group, discuss at least 4 types of pressure groups, highlight the importance of pressure groups to the society, and outline the mode of pressure groups operation. The concept of pressure groups. A pressure group is defined as an organized group which influences government decisions socially or economically without necessarily entering into election activities for the control of government. Pressure groups attempt to reinforce or change the direction of government policy, but they do not try, as it were, to be in government. They are sometimes referred to as interest groups. Types of pressure groups. Some of the specified pressure groups that can be noticeable in any organized state include the following. 1. Economic pressure groups. These are mostly manufacturers' associations like chambers of commerce and cocoa farmers' union. They mount pressure on government and at the same time influence the government on issues affecting their members. 2. Professional pressure groups. These are organized professional associations like Nigeria Medical Association (NMA), Nigeria Bar Association (NBA), and Nigeria Union of Teachers (NUT), among others. 3. Educational pressure groups. This group deals with matters affecting the education of the country. 4. Promotional pressure groups. This group is out to champion the cause for an improved condition of living or the people's welfare. This action may not necessarily benefit its members, but it's usually of benefit to the less privileged of the society. For example, the Nigerian Bar Association gives free legal services to the less privileged in the society. 5. Religious pressure groups. This body includes the Christians, Muslims, and traditionalists that influence government decisions on religious matters. 6. Social pressure groups. They are generally out to promote the general welfare of their members. Some of these groups are Boy Scouts and Rotary Club. Importance of pressure groups. Some of the functions or the importance of pressure groups include the following. 1. They offer useful suggestions and advice to the government. 2. They promote the general welfare of their members. 3. They act as an important link between the government and the people. 4. Pressure groups act as watchdogs over public policies and administration. 5. They help to educate their members on their political rights, especially when these rights are infringed upon by government's decisions. 6. Even though pressure groups do not contend in elections, they help to ensure smooth elections by showing concern at every stage of the elections, such as endorsing candidates, issuing campaign propaganda, raising money, etc. 7. Pressure groups like chambers of commerce, mining, agriculture and industry, and trade associations contribute immensely to the economic growth and development of a country. 8. Pressure groups influence and help to change some obnoxious policies of the government. 9. Some expert members of pressure groups serve government in different categories like tribunals, panels, and committees. 10. Pressure groups serve as platform through which people can express their public opinion. 11. They help in disseminating information on government policies to both their members and members of the public through their activities, thereby bridging the communication gap between the government and the people. Pressure groups' modes of operation. What I mean by their mode of operation here is the instruments the pressure groups employ to influence government decisions. They include the following. 1. Strike. A strike takes place when workers stop work and keep away from any activities of government. 2. Demonstration, which could be peaceful or violent. 3. Lobbying. Pressure groups lobby members of the legislature in order to pass laws that are favorable to their members. 4. Boycott. This is when the workers are ordered not to participate in government activities. This action makes government unpopular. 5. Consultation. Pressure groups consult and are consulted by government officials before some policies are made and executed. 6. Campaigns and propaganda. It is not only the political parties that campaign. Pressure groups too mount effective campaigns and propaganda by giving useful information in order to win and influence public opinion and achieve their goal. 7. Alliance with political parties. Pressure groups associate, join, or unite with political parties in order to influence election results and for certain programs to be incorporated into the political parties' manifestos. Study session summary. You have learnt that the pressure groups are groups with common interests whose major goal is to influence government decisions. Various pressure groups employ various means to influence government decision on behalf of their members for improved welfare services. They serve as a voice to the majority of the unheard members of the public. End of study session 7. Thanks for listening.